the final great work of Ojuani Meyi, saving Olofin's favorite wife from treachery. The King of Ife had many wives, but among them all, only one truly held his heart, Eninikpola. Naturally, this provoked envy and resentment among her co-wives, who conspired against her. Out of jealousy and malice, they used dark means to render her barren, preventing her from bearing a child for the king. When the king discovered her plight, he summoned Ojuani Meyi, a renowned diviner, to his palace in Ife, hoping that he could restore Eninikpola's fertility. Ojuani Meyi's divination and the sacred sacrifice. Upon his arrival in Ife, Ojuani Meyi performed a divination for Eninikpola. He instructed her to make offerings to Ogun, the Orisha of iron and war, with a dog and a rooster, and to Eshu, the divine messenger, with a male goat. However, there was one crucial condition. No one must see these animals before the sacrifice is made. But in her excitement and haste, Eninikpola forgot this important warning. She purchased the sacrificial animals and left them in the open courtyard of the palace, unknowingly exposing them to watchful eyes. The disappearance of the king's tiger and the plot against Eninikpola. At the same time, the king's royal tiger mysteriously disappeared, and despite countless searches, it could not be found. The king issued a proclamation demanding that the tiger be returned alive to the palace. It was at this moment that Eninikpola proceeded with her sacrificial rites. She made her offerings as instructed, leaving the heads of the dog, rooster, and goat at the sacred shrines of Ogun and Eshu. But her jealous co-wives had been waiting for an opportunity to destroy her. That night, they carried out their sinister plan. They acquired the head of a freshly slaughtered tiger and secretly placed it at the shrine of Ogun, setting the stage for a devastating accusation, the false accusation and the trial. At dawn, the conspirators rushed to the king, feigning horror and alarm. "Your Majesty, someone has used the missing royal tiger for a ritual sacrifice." The king, furious, ordered an immediate investigation. The entire royal harem was questioned, and all fingers pointed at Eninikpola. She was summoned before the king, accused of slaughtering the royal tiger, a crime punishable by death. Without delay, she was chained and condemned, awaiting execution. Eshu's trickery and the truth revealed. But Eshu, the trickster and divine messenger, had been watching. He decided to intervene. Disguising himself as a mysterious benefactor, he went to the shrine where the false evidence had been planted. There, he removed the tiger's head and replaced it with the head of the sacrificed dog. During the trial, Eshu whispered to one of the king's advisors, inspiring him to challenge the accusation. The advisor turned to the king and proposed, "Before executing this woman, we should confirm her guilt. Let us present the evidence, the tiger's head." The king found this suggestion reasonable and ordered 2 men to retrieve the sacrificial remains from Ogun's shrine. When they returned, they carried not the head of a tiger, but that of a dog and a rooster. Now exposed, the conspirators were thrown into panic. Eninikpola, still in chains, immediately recognized the offering she had made and affirmed her innocence before the king. When questioned about the purpose of her sacrifice, she explained, "I did this to restore my ability to conceive and bear you a son." Realizing that his beloved wife had been framed, the king ordered a full investigation. Soon, the truth emerged, and the woman responsible for the conspiracy was swiftly executed. Justice, restoration, and the birth of an heir. By the end of that very month, Eninikpola became pregnant. In time, she gave birth to a son, bringing immense joy to the palace. Overcome with gratitude, she praised and honored Ojuani Meyi, acknowledging that his wisdom had saved her life and restored her destiny. Lessons learned and moral of the story. 1. The truth will always reveal itself. Even when surrounded by lies, deception, and false accusations, the truth can never be buried forever. Eshu, the divine trickster, ensures justice prevails in the end. The dangers of jealousy and malice. The co-wives of Eninikpola let their envy consume them, leading them to commit grave injustice. In the end, their hatred brought about their own downfall. 3. Honor sacred instructions and traditions. If Eninikpola had followed Ojuani Meyi's warning and kept her sacrifice a secret, she could have avoided danger. This teaches us that when elders and priests give instructions, they must be followed carefully. 4. Divine justice is patient but unstoppable. The forces of Ifa are always watching. Even when innocent people suffer momentary injustices, destiny ensures balance. The guilty will face consequences, and the righteous will be restored. Engagement with the audience. What do you think about this story? Do you believe that jealousy and false accusations can still ruin lives today? Have you ever witnessed someone be wrongly accused, only for the truth to later come to light? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's reflect on the wisdom of Ifa together. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video to support Yoruba storytelling and Ifa wisdom. Subscribe for more historical and spiritual lessons from the Yoruba tradition. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode. Remember, the innocent may suffer, but divine justice never sleeps. Join us next time for another tale of wisdom, destiny, and Ifa knowledge.